Alrighty, hosses. In this video, I want to talk to you about mixins. Now, mixins are a way to include, in other words, mix in a bunch of properties from one rule to another. And I'm not just making this name up, that's actually what they're called. It sounds like I just made a corny joke, but this is, a real thing. So when would we want to mix in a bunch of properties from one thing into another? Well, say that we're making these panels all across our website. Maybe there are these little sections for like announcements. Maybe we were using them for like notifications, whatever. Now they're all going to look pretty similar, but a little bit different. For example, we wanted big panels, little panels, but they had the same basic styling. Well, what we could do is we can make that basic styling and just mix it in to every other panel. Don't know what I'm talking about? Well, check it out. So first, make all of your generic CSS that you want to write. And I'm just going to name it panel. So every panel that we make, whether it's big, little, medium, it's all going to have this styling. And let me just add something really stupid like border 3 pixels solid Dodger blue. And I don't know, let me give it a background of like a light green. I'm not trying to make this look, great. I just want to have a couple properties in there so we can see what's going on, and 10 pixels. Whatever you want to do, add whatever properties you want. Alright, so a generic panel always has this border and this background. Well, what we can do now is we can make something like a little panel. So with a little panel, what we want to do is we want to include all of these properties, plus maybe we want to, make the font size a little bit smaller and add some padding. Well, instead of just taking this and copying it and pasting it in here, then adding whatever other ones we want, what we can do is we can actually just include all of the properties like this. So whenever Les sees this syntax, it says, okay, what I'm going to do is go up to panel, grab all of them, and plop them in. So it essentially does the same thing as copying and pasting, it just does it a whole lot nicer than you would have. So now we can just do something like font size and set it equal to like 12 pixels. And then we'll set padding equal to 5 pixels. And let me copy this and make the same thing for a big panel. So change this to big. Of course, for a big panel, I still want to inherit from panel, which is our basic coloring and styling, but I'll make this one a little bit bigger. I changed the font size to 32 and padding to like 20, since this is a big one. So now this is our basic styling, and look how easy it was to include right here. Now over in main CSS, look what happened. Exactly like I said, but it did it all in a blink of an eye. And then if we ever have to update anything, for example, maybe we want to change this border to 4, boom. How easy was that? Gets updated all for you. So now let me actually show you guys what this looks like. And what am I gonna? I'll put like a little panel. And of course the class for this was little panel. Big panel, and class is big panel. So let's see how this looks. So check that out. We got the same basic styling, but with using mixins, we can take a little bit of code, a little section of properties, and easily include it in every other rule that we want to add it to. Pretty awesome. That's mixins for you. Hope you enjoy. See you next time.